Okay, we're here with senior captains Ellie Thompson and Jared Scheuer of the Emory Swimming and Diving team. Guys, you've been in the pool practicing for a couple weeks now. How does the team look so far? You like what you're seeing out of this year's group?
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. We got a lot of new freshmen coming in, trying to get everyone into a good routine and toward our first meet. But the first 2 weeks of practice have been great. Everyone's getting into really good aerobic shape, and it really makes us excited, me and Ellie both, about how we're going to perform these first couple meets of the season. So yeah, we're definitely excited.
Ellie, you've been fortunate enough to be a part of 3 national championship teams so far in your career. What's kind of the team's mentality entering this season? Is there kind of an expectation to win again, or is the team just kind of trying to be better than they were last year?
I think, there's always an expectation to win again. The first couple weeks is always really exciting. There's a lot of energy. It's all kind of new, even for the returning members of the team. It's all a new season and a lot of excitement, and that end goal is always there. But I think we work hard to try and take our time and work on smaller goals along the way.
Okay. Jared, the men's team placed 4th at last year's NCAA championship, the 3rd top 5 finish you've been a part of at Emory so far. You've seen the women win in the past. What's some things the men's been doing to prepare for this season to try and win their first title?
We just got to keep reminding ourselves that we're as good or better than most of the teams out there. And, our goal is always to be better than we were last year. So I think with the group that we have right now, we've been working really hard in the weight room, trying to get some of those basic things down so that as we get kind of to the middle or going towards the end of the season, we'll be ready to take on some of that competition. And hopefully, our goal is to get to that top 3, top 2, and then ultimate is kind of to be the champion of the NCAA. So.
Okay, Jared, you mentioned the freshmen coming in. There's kind of the team looks relatively young on both sides. What have kind of you two been doing, and some of the other veterans, to kind of, help these new members kind of prepare and adjust to this type of competition they might not be used to facing?
There's so many different programs and clubs that some of these kids have come in from. So just getting everyone used to kind of how we do things more specialized. I think if Ellie would like to talk about that.
Yeah, there's definitely a transition between club team swimming and college swimming. I think a lot of people like it. They like the way we specialize. They like the way they your schedule and your practice is really catered towards what works for you. And I think they're just getting into that routine right now.
Okay. Ellie, you kind of talked about the team previously, but you're coming off a pretty successful season. You were part of the 400 medley relay that captured the national championship and also set the school record. And you also won 2 individual All-American honors in the 100 and 200 backstroke. What are some of your goals for this upcoming season coming off a year like that?
As senior year, it's kind of like now or never. So, I don't know. It's really I don't know. It's kind of hard to think about that end goal right now. It makes me kind of nervous, but I think just enjoying the process, every step, enjoying the team, enjoying every part of it, and knowing that we're doing everything right now. I'm doing everything right now I can to get ready for that meet at the end of the year. Last year was very exciting, and I think that there's really no limits when you really just put your mind to it.
Jared, kind of the same question. You're coming off a year where you earned your first All-American honor of your career in the 200 backstroke, also setting the school record. What are your kind of expectations for your senior season?
I think it's just the same as Ellie. I'm just going to put it all out there, put it all on the line, and kind of hopefully prepare myself to go out on a high note, I guess you could say. All you can really do is to prepare yourself as best as you can, and just knowing that you've put in the work at the end of the season, it just makes it a whole lot easier. So just putting in all that work going forward. So.
All right. Before we go, you guys start the season against Penn State on Saturday. What's the team kind of hoping to accomplish in the first meet of the season?
We face a lot of ranges of competition throughout our season, and Penn State's no different than that. We just want to get in some really good competition. At this point in the season, we're not as worried about times as far as best times, but I mean, racing, I think we have a lot of kids that are definitely going to step up and race, and we're really excited to see that. But yeah, competition-wise, if we can kind of hold our own against Penn State, then there's no one really out there that we don't have a chance against. So.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned facing kind of tougher competition. This marks like the first of 3 dual meets against Division I opponents. Do you two like competing against those types of schools? Does it help you later on down the season?
Yeah, I mean we don't really race anybody in our conference until our UA meet, which is actually kind of cool because we have a chance to race a lot of other teams. We get that opportunity to race D1 teams, which is kind of unique for us, I think, and it really helps us prepare for our D3 nationals and for our conference. But yeah, I think it gives us an opportunity just to put a good race together, and it's really exciting to see what people can do at this point in the season. Some people really surprise you, which is pretty fun.
All right, thanks guys. Good luck against Penn State, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.